Welcome to Your Magnetic Purpose. This season, we're cutting through creative blocks, working with your influence, not against it, using systems like human design, astrology, and everything in between as a tool and not a rule. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Your Magnetic Purpose. I am your host, Ashley Hood, and I'm really excited because today we're going to the second part of a 9-part series as we take a deep dive into the human design energy centers. These are the energy archetypes of the body, and today we're going to be talking about the one that gets the most hype, the most misunderstanding, and the most projection from the grind culture. We are talking about the Sacral Center. This is where we find life force, the source of energy for building, working, creating, birthing. Anything that is alive starts to grow here. But let's be very clear. The sacral is not a battery pack for capitalism. It doesn't exist so you can check off more boxes to prove your worth by doing. It's not here to be productive just for the sake of it. The sacral exists to respond to whatever lights you the hell up. Not what looks good on paper, not what will make your mom proud, but what sparks inside of you. So let's strip it down. No fluff, no spiritual burnout, just the truth around your sacral energy and how it is designed to work or not. The sacral center is the engine room for life. It's located just above the root, and it governs sustainable energy, reproductive power, sexual drive, creativity, and the ability to build something over time. It's only defined in generators and manifesting generators. That's it. If you're any other type, your sacral is undefined or open. And we'll get into what that means a little bit later on. Biologically, it's linked to the ovaries and the testes, and energetically, it is the pulse of response. The key word here being response. This center doesn't think, it doesn't plan, it doesn't strategize, it feels, it responds, and it makes you go, before your mind can even have a second to catch up. It's a full body yes or a full body nope, and you can't fake the in-between. So defined sacrals, again, are only in generators and manifesting generators. If you have this center defined, you are a sacral being. You create energy when you're doing something that you genuinely love. The keyword again being sustainability. Your engine builds, it generates, and not only when you're doing what you love, but when you actually do what you want to do. The moment you start saying yes to things that feel heavy or boring or shoulds based, it leaks your energy. You force it and you'll burn out. And there's no pushing through. It doesn't make you noble. It just makes you completely misaligned. People might expect for you to be on all the time because your energy is so magnetic, but it only works when you're lit up from the inside and not faking it for applause. If you're a generator or a manifesting generator and you're exhausted, bitter, frustrated, or numb, you've likely said yes to too many things when your sacral was saying hell no. If you have a undefined sacral, you're a projector, a manifestor, or a reflector. You do not have sustainable life force energy, but that doesn't mean that you're broken or lazy. It means that your energy works in cycles and waves, and it isn't a steady output like the sacral beings. When you try and keep up with sacral beings, you'll burn out. Full stop. You can amplify their energy for a little while, but you can't generate it. You can only borrow it. The key is to be around people who energize you, not deplete you. And rest is not optional for you. It is survival. You are not meant to keep up. You are meant to move when you're invited, when your inner authority says yes, not when urgency tells you that it's time to perform. So let's get into the mechanics. These are the 9 gates that are in the sacral center. If you have any of these defined, it means that this energy is active within your body. If they're hanging or part of a channel, I'll show you how your sacral energy wants you to move. First up is gate number 5. This is the gate of fixed rhythms. This gate lives for consistency and natural cycles. If it's defined, you need your rhythm, you need sleep, food, work, you need to keep it regulated and consistent. If it's undefined, be careful not to force somebody else's timing. Gate 9, the gate of focus. This is the energy to zoom in and commit. If it's defined, you can go deep and sustain whatever you're focused on in the moment. If it's undefined, you may struggle with distractions or overcommitting. Gate 14, the gate of power skills. This is the energy to use your resources wisely, whether it's time, money, or energy. If you're defined, you generate wealth through aligned work. If it's undefined, you may misuse your energy to prove your value. Gate 29, the gate of perseverance. The yes that is sustainable within. This is the I'm all in. If it's defined, you follow through like nobody's business, but you must be careful where you say yes. If it's undefined, you may overpromise just to please people. Gate 3, the gate of ordering. This gate begins in mutation. It brings form to chaos. If it's defined, you thrive in uncertain, creative environments. If it's undefined, you may resist change or crave structure too soon in a project. Gate 42, the gate of growth. This is the energy to finish what you started. If it's defined, you're wired to close loops, but if it's undefined, you may start a lot and then fizzle out. So make sure that you're checking your intentions before starting something new. Gate 27, the gate of caring. This is caretaker energy at its best. It is the drive to protect and feed others. If it's defined, you naturally tend to people but need boundaries. If it's undefined, you may sacrifice your own energy for other people's comfort. Gate 34, the gate of power. This is big life force energy. It's work, it's movement, it's independence. If it's defined, you're a generator of momentum, but it has to be directed correctly. If it's undefined, you might feel like you can't keep up unless you're on all the time. And then gate 59, the gate of intimacy. This gate pushes towards closeness, whether it's emotionally or sexually. If it's defined, you're designed for deep connection, but you may attract a lot of intensity. If it's undefined, you may feel overwhelmed by the need for a connection or avoid it altogether. Generators, you're built to respond. That's your job. If you're not turned on by what you're doing, change it or get out. You're going to end up sick, stuck, or very cynical. Frustration is your red flag, and satisfaction is your GPS. Don't chase the goal, follow your spark. And manifesting generators, same for you, but a little bit faster. There's nothing linear here, so skip steps. You have to pivot often. It's not flaky, it's efficient. Stop apologizing for changing your direction. That is your direction. Projectors, you are not here to generate or sustain. You are here to guide that sacral energy of others. Stop acting like a generator. Seriously, you will collapse. Wait for the recognition, then offer your wisdom. And manifestors, you're here to initiate, not grind. You are not a sacral being, so do not try and outwork people. You have bursts of energy, and then you rest. It is not laziness, it is your design. And reflectors, you reflect what you're around. That includes sacral pressure. Don't absorb the hustle. Choose spaces that honor your cycles And clarity comes in a lunar cycle, not immediately. So here's what works. Try this the next time. Make noises, like literally start responding with out loud. Try and learn your guttural responses because most time they're going to speak before you do. And before you say yes, ask yourself, do I feel pulled or do I feel pressured? Track your energy for 7 days and find out when you were lit up and when you wanted to collapse. Some things that you might want to avoid is stop saying yes when you really meant to say no just to keep the peace. Don't wait for permission to follow your desires. Wait for the clarity to start. And quit trying to hustle your way into self-worth. That never, ever works. Your sacral isn't complicated, but it's been drowned out in noise. Your body knows, the pulse does not lie. So generators and manifesting generators, you are here to build what lights you up, not what gets you applause. Projectors, manifestors, and reflectors, you are not here to prove your energy. You're here to move it when it matters. The world has made the sacral about performance. Let's make it about aliveness again. Say yes only to what turns you on and let your no be sacred. You are not a machine, you are a rhythm. If this resonated with you, head over to yourmagneticpurpose.com and check out some more resources that we have there. You can download your own personalized chart, or you can head over to Your Magnetic Purpose on Instagram or TikTok and shoot me a message about how you found this episode to be, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe wherever you stream your podcast. For more resources and tools to explore human design, tarot, and astrology, head over to yourmagneticpurpose.com and book a live one-on-one reading or download your free chart. Remember, the more that you align with your purpose, the more opportunities you attract.